Good morning, everyone. Today's project, which I've already started, and then I realized maybe you guys would want to see the finished product. I bought this passion fruit from fastgrowingtree.com last year, and I overwinterized it in our in-ground greenhouse. And you can see it's doing really well. It survived through the winter, which is always a good thing. You always hope that your plants will survive, but you never know. Sometimes they just die back for no reason. But it's doing really well, and I took it out of the greenhouse, and we're going to put it over here on this big archway that we made last year. I had hoped that the Eden climbing rose would do a lot better than what it's currently doing right now, but it's not. So I decided to reuse this trellis for the passion fruit. Now I'm letting the passion fruit climb on the trellis in the summertime, but it will need to go back inside the greenhouse since we will get below freezing temperature and it will not survive. So most likely I will cut it back and then take the whole pot into the greenhouse for the next year. But right now it's doing so well and it's budding out nicely, and I'm just gonna let it grow. So the trellis didn't really have anything that it could grip. I had it here for about a week trying to see if it would grip to this wooden post beam, but it doesn't want to because it's really needing something smaller to grab on. So I decided to use, I believe this is a cow panel that we cut up, and kind of like over here, I just put it against the trellis just like this, and then I zip tied it to this post here. So I've already done this one over here, and I pushed it all the way up. Left the room down here since the pot is right there, and I'm going to just trellising it up forward. So here's the zip tie over here to keep it in place. And then I just stuck another one here. It's not so heavy that I needed more than just 2 zip ties, but if I really want to secure it, that would probably be a good thing, just to put another 1 or 2 in here. But it's pretty sturdy. The wind isn't going to take it and blow it away or anything like that. So zip tie it down, and then I basically had to come and detangle all of the vines and then prune back all the vines that are dead. It looks like here's another one right here that's dead that I need to come back all the way here and cut it back. So I'll do that in just a little bit, and possibly this one right here too. You can see it's brown. I don't have my pruners right here now, but I will go in and do that. But then I had to kind of slowly work. It looks like I have 3 main stems coming up, but you can see from each stem there are nodes, and from the nodes will come these shoots that will bear the fruits. See how this node here is coming out? You get these small little leaves, but as it grows, it gets bigger. Here's a flower here, another one here that's about to open, and a couple more. This one is really full. So it's going to open, and then hopefully it'll get pollinated, and then I will have some passion fruit later in the summertime. So the vine is really taking off, and it's really very vigorous. I do have one in the ground that actually survives through, it dies back, but then it comes back every year, and it's almost an invasive vine. So I can't seem to get rid of it, but it's not as sweet as this one. This is the one that turns into the purple variety. It's still tart, but it's sweeter. The one that actually is more native, if I can say native, I don't know, they just popped up here, and they actually just stays green, but it tastes pretty good. It's not really sweet at all. It's just a tartness to it, and it's really good. I'll have to share the difference once they ripen. But you can see all of these are producing fresh new flower buds, and they're going to keep on climbing, and I'm hoping that it will cover the whole trellis. Let me zoom out and see if you guys can see it. So it's going to go all the way over, hopefully, and then down to the other side. I'm not sure if it will go down to the other side. I did take some cutting last year, and I put 2 in over here, which, amazingly enough, they are doing really well and growing. So I'm trying to get it to trellis up this post. It needs to just grab and go. but it tends to flop, so I kind of do a little twisting to them. And then hopefully it stays. But the wind always comes and blows it. This one looks like it's trying to hang on. There's a little tiny flower over here on this one, and then it's sitting another one. Look, it's finally gripping. See this string right here? They only have these little tiny strings here that grips. So that's why I had to get something a little bit smaller. I don't think they were able to grip through the post, so they've kind of been flopping around. But these ones are the ones that I took from the mother plant last year and rooted and have sprouted my own. So this one will go back into the greenhouse in the wintertime. But I'm going to just let it do its thing so I can enjoy the flower as well as the fruit. So I get 2-in-1 effect for this tropical fruit plant. Now the Eden rose, which that was the purpose of the trellis. This is the flower it's giving me. I don't know why it's not pink at all on the inside like I imagine. The photo shows that it's actually white. You can see the petal. It's a little bit white, and then inside it's supposed to be pink. But this one went all white on me. This one I can see a little bit of hue of pinkness, but I'm not sure. It still looks pretty white to me. So we'll see. When I cut this back next year, I'll start training the Eden. But this year, I don't think it's going to have so much growth that I'm going to have it competing with the passion fruit. So always repurpose your garden. Use it for something which you didn't think you may. You never know. Just go with the flow. And I look forward to seeing how it will perform this coming summer year. So that is the project for today. I hope you have fun in your garden and everything is growing and producing for you. And I will see you in the next video. Goodbye, everybody.